Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome live here on your home of the Raiders and the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. Here with Raider basketball coming your way here this evening from Yorktown High School in Yorktown, Indiana. We have your 15-5 Wapahani Raiders taking on the 12-6 Yorktown Tigers here tonight. Again, here as always, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. We hope all of you have had a fantastic weekend so far. Again, this is night 2 of back-to-back action here for the Raider boys basketball team. And we'll get right into our Raiders Live pregame show, again presented by Stoops Automotive Group, Buick and GMC dealership. So as I was just alluding to, Wapahani was at it last night at home for the regular season home finale against the Daleville Broncos, in which the Raiders were able to get that one in the win column. 65-51 was the final score there in that one. Now Yorktown here on the flip side of things, it's been a while. They have not played in about 3 weeks. I think it was right about January the 30th was when they last played. And, you hate that for these young men. You come out here, you practice, you work hard all these years, and, with the the year that we've had with this pandemic, it's been frustrating for everyone, no question about it, and especially for these teams that have had some different issues with that. It really stinks. It's very unfortunate, but the main thing is here for Yorktown, they're back out on here to the floor. Everybody's healthy, and they're ready to play, and we're looking forward to a great one. And again, we want to in some ways talk a little bit about, this being a rematch of the county championship game, which was, roughly a little over a month or so ago. These two teams, I think, in a lot of ways are different. Now, obviously, from Yorktown's standpoint, it's been a while since they played, so it might take some time to knock some rust off. But then again, maybe it won't. Maybe they'll be clicking on all cylinders from the get-go. But as I talked about last night in our post-game show, because I was talking a little bit about what both of these teams are going to experience here tonight. And first and foremost here for Wapahani, you've got to adjust. And we've seen in the county championship game where defensively Yorktown threw something at us that offensively we didn't know how to handle. We didn't know how to overcome that adversity and the challenges that the Tigers presented to us. And so that's where, again, with it being such a young team that Wapahani has, we just didn't adjust to the environment or the situation that was put in front of us. Unfortunately, we faltered there in that one. But now you come in here to tonight's ball game, you got to have a different game plan. Now, you can't necessarily steer away from your identity as a team, but you have to adjust on the fly. If your opponent throws something at you that might not necessarily work for you, you've got to adjust. You've got to find ways around it and still be effective on both ends of the floor. Same thing for Yorktown. It's all about adjusting to the different set of circumstances that is placed in front of you. It's been a while since they've last played. They'll be eager to get after it, especially on their home floor. They want to defend their home floor. And we're really looking forward to a great one here tonight on the WHS Network. So, again, we appreciate everyone for tuning in. Again, whether you're a Yorktown fan, a Wapahani fan, you're all important to us. And it means a great deal to us for all of you to watch our broadcast, but more importantly, support both teams here this evening, because that's what it's all about. So nonetheless, here, folks, we'll step aside here for a break. Again, we got tonight's national anthem and starting lineups coming up. Again, this has been our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Stoops Automotive Group, Buick and GMC dealership. We'll be back here with more here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven
Alrighty, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. Again, we'll take a look here at tonight's starting lineups. First and foremost here for your Wapahani Raiders. So the Kenshaw Properties starting lineup here this evening for Wapahani looks like this. Starting at guard, a 6-foot freshman, number 2, Isaac Andrews. At the other guard position, a 5'11" sophomore, number 3, Aiden Franks. At 1 forward, a 6'1" senior, number 12, Blake Castor. At the other forward position, a 6'3" senior, number 22, Walker Cook. And at forward, the big fella, 6'4" senior, number 34, Caleb Henderson. Again, your Raiders are coached by Matt Lewis, assisted by Chris Willis, Bennett Somerset, Jeff Andrews, Andy Zitgraff, and Grant Evans. And now we'll take a look here at the home team, the Yorktown Tigers, with the Kenshaw Properties starting lineup here this evening. Yorktown looks like this, starting here at 1 guard, a 6'1" freshman, number 4, Kieran Tuari. At the other guard position, a 5'9" freshman, number 12, Jacob Grimm. At guard, a 6'1" sophomore, number 20, A.J. Dunn. Starting at 1 forward, a 6'3" senior, number 32, Walker Moore. And at the other forward position, a 6'4" senior, number 34, J.J. Evans. Again, the Tigers are coached by Matt Moulton. Again, we want to thank everyone for tuning in here for tonight's ball game. Should be a great one. Again, these two teams locking up again here for the second time in about a month and a half, in which the Tigers won that meeting back there in the Delaware County Championship game. And so nice to see both these teams back out onto the floor, and hopefully, like I said, we're in store for another great game here tonight. Here into the corner, Cook lines up back out near half court. Franks with the basketball here, again coming in with after a 28-point performance last night. Tell you what, he has been really getting after it, and tell you what, him and Andrews both really can be a thorn in about anybody's side. But there's Castor with the rebound and the putback. And so the Raiders will get on the board first here of the night. I actually credit that rebound there to Henderson. And then Castor there with the putback. So a 2-0 lead here for Wapahani. Dunn with the off-balance shot will be up and good. Dunn, a very impressive young man. Both teams very young and very talented. Andrews there with a shot fake and then got that friendly roll to go. So 2 points now there for Andrews on the night. It's a 4-2 Wapahani lead. Early here in this one, Grimm over here to the left side. Dunn here at the top of the key, guarded by Franks. Just down low, that's going to be a Raider takeaway. First turnover of the night. And Franks will get that shot blocked away there by J.J. Evans. Looked like potentially the ball hit off the backboard first. If that indeed was the case, then that would have been goaltending. But the referees did not see it that way. Dunn takes it in and kisses that one off the glass there for a couple more. So 4 points now on the night here for A.J. Dunn. As we're all knotted up here at 4. Lost the handle on it there by Andrews. First turnover of the night here for Wapahani. And Grimm unable to convert there on the easy layup. So Cook there with a rebound, his first of the night. Henderson, top the key three, it is up, no good. And deflected, nearly went in there by Andrews. Tuari, it's up and it's good. So he gets into the thick of things as Kieran Tuari. We got a freshman guard here for the Tigers. Hand off here, Franks will take it inside. Kisses that one off the glass there for 2. As he will now get his first points on the night. Down low here to Evans. Outside, Tuari tracks it down. Down low to Evans again, looking to go to work here. Castor standing his ground, and that pass will be deflected out of bounds. They're off of Cook. And so again, just a hair over 5 minutes left in the first quarter here this evening. Grimm, cross-court pass here to Dunn. A deep three from A.J. Dunn and tickles the twine. And so I'll tell you what, these Tigers, it's been a while since they've played, but they have not skipped a beat, at least so far here in the early goings tonight. Cook here to Castor. He'll take the shot from the elbow. Rattles in and out, no good. Dunn with the rebound. And the Tigers are off and rolling here with 4.5 remaining here in the first. Moore there with a shot fake. Trying to take one too many steps. Here's Evans. And some trouble, finds Moore. He'll take the three, and that one's up, no good. And that's going to be last touch there by J.J. Evans. Nice little shot fake there. Henderson gets into the inside and will get the foul called. So Henderson will head to the line here for a pair, as a foul will be here on Tigers number 32, Walker Moore. So that's going to be his first, team's first. And again, Henderson at the charity stripe here for a couple of them, as the first one's going to be up and good. So Henderson with his first point on tonight. Second free throw attempt here by Caleb will be up. And in and out, no good. So 1 for 2 from the line. They're on that trip there for Caleb Henderson. Dunn over here to Tuwari. Up top, Grimm back to Dunn. Right side again, pressure put on there by Franks as Evans goes to battle there with Henderson. Again, Henderson initially won the battle there, got the block shot, but then Evans stayed right there with it. Puts it in there for 2 more and gives the Tigers a 5-point lead. And Andrews finagles his way inside there against Jacob Grimm, adding 2 more. Now 4 points on the night here for Isaac. And a foul before the shot along the baseline here, and that's going to be here on Raider number 12, Blake Castor, his first, team's first. And so we'll see number 33, Carter Lovelace, as well as number 10, Mason Moulton. Tell you what, Lovelace has had a really nice season here for himself as well. If you remember correctly, he was one of many thorns in the side of there of Wapahani there in that game in January, as Tuwari knocks down another 3, and the Raiders will take a timeout here with 3:19 to play here in the first quarter. We'll step aside here for a quick break, and we'll be back following the timeout. All right, welcome back here, folks. Again, Brandon Norvillius alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Again, coming back out of the timeout, it's Wapahani basketball. 3:19 remaining here in the first quarter. Again, from Yorktown High School in Yorktown, Indiana. Again, greatly appreciate all the Yorktown administrators for allowing us to be here this evening, giving us a great seat in the house to broadcast for all of you Indiana High School basketball fans out there. Henderson there to the inside, no good. But Castor follows it up there with a rebound and a putback. Also a foul here on the play, so Castor will head to the line here for 1 more. So the foul here on number 33, Carter Lovelace, his first, team second. And a free throw by Castor will be up and got the friendly roll to go. So make that 5 points down the night here for Castor. The Raiders 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Lovelace will swing it on over here to Moulton. Been trying to find Evans there in the post, but Castor doing a pretty good job of defending him here. Henderson gets involved, creates the turnover. Second turnover now of the night here for Yorktown. Andrews back over to Castor. Cook here on the left wing. Up top, there's Franks pulling the trigger, and bang! And just like that, we're all tied up here at 15 after the made three-point basket by Aiden Franks. No good there for Evans. Battle for the basketball. Castor comes away with it. Again, those 50-50 balls, so important for the Raiders to get. Got to keep it out of possession here of the Tigers. Castor here at the top. Swung on Andrews, thought about it. Kicks it back out to Castor again. He'll take it. Now finds Castor along the baseline, Henderson along the baseline. Henderson right through the middle and then was met there by Evans and Lovelace. And a foul from behind there looks to be on Evans. And indeed it will be. So J.J. Evans will pick up his first, team's third. And Henderson back to the line, shooting two. And off the mark there with the first one. So kind of a rarity here. Henderson usually right on the money from the free throw line this season. As we'll see Dunn back into the Tigers lineup. You just got to take a deep breath, get refocused, and put it on through. And that's exactly what Henderson does right there. So 2 points now for Henderson to go along with a rebound. Dunn over to Moulton. Takes it. Trying to find Evans down low, and that will be a turnover, or nearly a turnover rather. Again, Henderson stepped on the in line. So unable to complete that right there, but still nonetheless, good job just creating some disruption here for Wapahani. Up top here, Lovelace is looking for Tuari. Dunn gets to the middle, kicks it out here. It's going to be deflected there by Franks. Down low, Moulton underneath, kicks it out. Lovelace here for three. It is going to be up and no good. Evans there with a rebound and the putback. So a battle for possession won by Evans that time around. Gives the Tigers a 1 point lead with under a minute remaining here in the first quarter. Screen set here, Franks pressured here, finds Henderson. Castor will swing it on over to Cook. Andrews looking to attack the rim and gets that ball denied away. Dunn will take it in and puts it off the glass there for two more. As Yorktown now takes a 3 point lead, 25 seconds to play here in the first. And Andrews out near half court. Wapahani has yet to have a sub so far here in this first quarter. Up top here to Henderson. He'll take the shot, gets it taken away, but Cook right there with the rebound and will get the putback to go. Big time right there. As the Raiders get a couple of chances and well executed there by Cook. As it is Yorktown 19, Wapahani 18 here at the end of one. High scoring one so far. We'll see how things turn out here in this second quarter. Folks, we'll step aside for a break. And we'll be back with more here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
All righty, folks, welcome back here to the Next Home Elite Real Estate Game Break. Wapahani and Yorktown neck and neck. Here's the Tigers lead it by 1 at the end of one quarter. As we'll open up the second here from Yorktown High School in Yorktown, Indiana. Again, greatly appreciate everyone for joining us here for some Indiana High School basketball this evening. Getting these two teams know each other very well, and it's been a nice little, I guess, rivalry in some ways throughout the course of all the years. And I think that just continues to get renewed every year, especially with the talent that both of these teams have. They're going to be a lot of fun to watch for many years to come. Down court, Tuari stops, pops along the baseline, no good. Justin Ray will corral the rebound, his first of the night. Again, it just came in there during the timeout between quarters. Franks at the elbow now. Castor on over to Andrews. He'll pop the three and making it rain from downtown. Isaac Andrews strikes for his first three of the night. And we're now tied at 21 with under 7 minutes left here in the first half. Walker Moore for three. No good, and that's going to be off the fingertips of Castor and out of bounds. As we'll see Walker Cook back in the game here for Caleb Henderson. Also number 12, Jacob Grimm, and J.J. Evans in for Yorktown. All right, so everybody's now officially checked into the game. It's going to be Tuari to inbound for Yorktown. Up there for Evans, well defended there by Castor. Now Moore will bring it in, finds Evans along the baseline, kicks it out, Dunn with a shot fake, takes it inside the paint, off-balance shot, no good. Walker Moore with the rebound and will not get the putback to go. Andrews ends up corralling the rebound that time around, his second of the night. Justin Ray here on the left wing, up top to Castor. Andrews thought about it. Tell you what, that would have been some awfully big range, but tell you what, wouldn't surprise me if he would hit it. So Dunn comes away there with the rebound. Here on the left side, guarded by Franks, drives baseline, and will get the basket and the foul. So Castor trying to volleyball spike that one. Unfortunately, didn't quite work out too well there for Blake, as Castor will pick up his second, team second of the night. And back in will come Henderson. So Castor will take a seat. And Dunn will be at the line here for one more. And that will be up and good there to convert on the three-point play here for Yorktown. So again, the Raiders have Andrews, Franks, Henderson, Ray, and Cook on the floor. We'll stop and pop there from Isaac. That is now 9 points on the evening here for Isaac Andrews to go with a couple of rebounds. Again, you got Franks here with 5 points, Castor with 5, Cook with 2, and Henderson with a couple as well. And nearly turned over. Somehow the Tigers escape with that one and end up finding 2 more points, as A.J. Dunn continuing to go off here this evening as usual. Franks out to Ray. The three is up, and the three is good. Justin Ray dials it up from long range, his first points of the night. And again, that will now tie it up here at 26, and there's Moore with a back door. Gets the layup to go, his first points now of the night. Here's Cook, corner three, no good. Moore will track down the rebound. Here comes Dunn motoring up the floor, denied there by Henderson, as Cook will come up with the rebound. His fourth now of the night. Franks here on the left wing, far side of the floor. Up top here to Henderson. Swung on, Cook finds Henderson, back over to Franks. Good now as Henderson will revert now to the low post. So Raiders kind of space things out a little bit. Andrews takes it in. Little jump stop there will not get the finish. As Tuari down for quickly here, no good. Evans there will get it stripped away by Andrews. Third turnover now for Yorktown. Wapahani with one turnover so far. Both of them have done a really good job of taking good care of the basketball. Here's Henderson. He'll take the right side three and drains another one. That's his first three of the night, but 4-3 overall here for Wapahani, and that gives the Raiders a 1-point lead of 29-28. Dunn finds Moore on to Grimm, driving the baseline, cut off there and met there by Henderson on the swat. Finding Evans down low, denied away. Evans will step out of bounds. Great denial there by Cook and Henderson, creating another turnover here off of Yorktown. Again, as now we're just at 3 minutes to play here in the first half. Again, Wapahani 29, Yorktown 28. Franks there with a shot fake, goes up with it, no good. Rebounded by Dunn. Not a bad looking shot there by Franks. So unfortunately couldn't get it to go to Ari from deep. They want to talk about another young man here with unlimited range. Goodness sakes. Him and Dunn both. Tell you what, with the shooters that both these teams have, you can put on one heck of a three-point shootout, I'll tell you that much. Cook here at the top of the key. Now here to Henderson, back outside here to Andrews with 2:12 to play here in the first half. Andrews here to Ray. Dribbles there to the paint. He's looking for Henderson, but instead will kick it back out there to Cook, and the Raiders will reset offensively. Henderson here at the high post. Hand off to Franks. Takes it in and will not get the runner to go. Was looking to maybe force a little contact there, but Moore did a pretty good job there, just keeping his hands straight up in the air. And body there parallel. Worked out pretty well there for Yorktown. Grimm over here, Tuari here on the far side of the floor. Evans now to Dunn. Wall job right there. Job well done there by Cook. Again, Franks there with the rebound, his first of the night. Henderson on the inside. It gets the runner to go. That is now 7 points on the night here for Caleb Henderson. And that ties it up here at 31 with under a minute to play. Evans over here to Moore. Dunn finds Grimm down low, and again just enough space to get that one up and over the extended hand of Walker Cook. And so we'll see what design the Raiders go with right here to end this first half. Again, this has been a great ball game here so far throughout the first half. Highly contested, very competitive, very physical, a lot of ways here as well. Cross court here to Cook. Andrews. There with a shot fake. Here's Franks, a deep three. It's going to be up and no good, and that will be the end of the first half. So your halftime score here this evening, it is the Yorktown Tigers 33, the Wapahani Raiders 31. Again, make sure to stay right here with us. We'll have our halftime report coming up, recapping the first half. We'll also give you some halftime stats here on your Wapahani Raiders and a whole lot more coming your way. So don't miss it. We got it all coming at you live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here to our Next Home Elite Real Estate game break at the half. Again, it is Yorktown 33, Wapahani 31. It's been back and forth. Obviously, you can kind of tell here from the score. Yorktown did, I believe, at one time there in the first quarter had a 15-9 lead there over Wapahani. Then that was quickly erased there by the Raiders. There, if you remember correctly, it was to get that one tied up there at 15. But it's just, again, majority of the time here in the first half has just been kind of back and forth, which makes for a great game. Now, obviously, here from Wapahani's standpoint, you would like to be ahead in this one. You're only 2 points behind, but it's been very even. Both teams, kind of trading punches, so to speak, and so we'll see what both teams come back out with here in the second half strategically. To kind of get themselves a little bit of momentum swinging in their favor, because as we've seen, both teams can go out here and shoot the lights out, no problem, but you got to have defense, and so who's going to get the stops, and at what times in the game will they be able to get these stops is going to be so crucial. Free throws, rebounding the basketball, we've seen different times throughout the course of the first half, where offensive rebound has been so important because it's allowed for second chance points, and if you can convert on those and then create some turnovers, which neither team has really turned the ball over very much at all. Yorktown has 4 turnovers, Wapahani has 1, so both teams are doing their part as far as taking good care of the basketball and making good of every opportunity possible. They're on the offensive end. And so we'll see again what happens here in the second half. We'll see what both teams come back out, what adjustments they make, and go from there. But the Raiders were led here in the first half by Isaac Andrews at a team-high 9 points, go along here with 2 rebounds. Followed up here by Caleb Henderson, 7 points, 1 rebound. Also Blake Castor, 5 points, 2 rebounds. Aiden Franks, also 5 points and 1 rebound. The next we have Justin Ray with 3 points and 1 rebound, and Walker Cook with 2 points and 4 rebounds. Again, for a grand total of 31 points scored here for your Wapahani Raiders. The Raiders also 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Not too bad. You'd like to have those extra couple free throws because that's the difference in the ball game right now. But you got to look to get there even more here in the second half and convert on those free opportunities and free points to be taken here by your Raiders. But great first half of basketball. Also, just wanted to reiterate again, next week will be the regular season finale here for your Wapahani boys basketball team, as they will be traveling to Shenandoah to take on the Shenandoah Raiders. Again, that'll be a JV start time, 6 o'clock. Varsity game to follow. And then also tomorrow night, direct your attention then to our Facebook and Twitter pages, because we will be posting the Sectional 40 boys basketball tournament bracket tomorrow night. The sectional pairings are tomorrow evening on ihsaatv.org. They will be, again, having the pairing show. So if you guys would love to watch it, go right ahead. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. But we will also be posting the bracket and where the games will be played and all that and much more on our Twitter and Facebook pages. So make sure to follow us on Twitter, like our Facebook page, and also, if you want, subscribe there to our YouTube channel. Everything's free. Doesn't cost you a dime. It's just nice to, have subscribers and to see who's watching every game. But I will say this much. We do appreciate everyone for always watching us throughout all these years, and even more so this year, more than ever. Greatly appreciate all that and your support of all of our men's and women's teams out here that comes out here to battle each and every night and puts all their hard work and effort onto the floor or out in the field, whatever the case might be, for whatever respective sport we cover. So thanks again to everyone. And make sure to stick around here, folks. We got the second half coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back here to the WHS Network here on YouTube.com as we open up the second half of play here from Yorktown High School in Yorktown, Indiana. Again, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy, as Aiden Franks will get the second half started there with a layup underneath. Now 7 points here for Aiden on the night to go with a rebound. Grimm left side down low to Ari along the baseline. Tell you what, solid defensive effort there by Andrews. Again, not given to Ari the angle underneath. Moore back to Evans. And there's Grimm, wide open layup. Great ball movement here from the Tigers. Again, kind of whipping it through there quickly. And was able to find Grimm underneath there. Andrews. Called an offensive foul. Okay. So Andrews there with his first. Team's first of the half. Moore up top here to Dunn. Swung on. Grimm here on the left wing. To Ari here at the top of the key. Back over to Dunn here on the right side. Grimm along the baseline. Shot's going to be up. No good. Cook will corral the rebound. His fifth of the night. Franks down low here to Henderson. And Franks here along the baseline finds Henderson again as he'll pass it back up here to Cook. Andrews now in charge of the basketball. Guarded by Grimm. Takes it, pops there, and no good. Well defended there by Jacob Grimm here of Yorktown. It's not quite the best of shots there for the Raiders, and Dunn no good. Castor corralling his third rebound of the night. And so you got to come up with something here. You got you a couple defensive stops. You got to get back going here on offense. And Andrews underneath. He had Grimm right there on him. Evans flying through the air to get there to him in time, but to no prevail there as Andrews adds 2 more points, now 11 on the night. First player in double digits here for the Raiders. Again, 11 to go along with 2 rebounds. Moore finds Evans. Then you got Dunn here in the corner. Takes it in, kicks it to Moore. Back out, Grimm thought about it, instead takes it inside, no good for 2, and then Moore with a rebound. Henderson then comes in there with another rebound after the miss from Moore. Second rebound out of the night here for Henderson. So the foul here on Evans. That's going to be his second. Team's first of the half. And Franks will be up and good here with the first one. So Franks now with 8 points and counting. Second free throw attempt up and good as well. Nicely done there, Aiden Franks. Knocking home both of those. Now 9 points on the night here for the sophomore guard here for Wapahani. Moore here at the elbow, steps back, looking for Evans underneath. Will get it to him. And Cook was there to meet him, but Evans getting fighting through the physicality there. Able to cash in with a couple more points. Ties this up at 37. Andrews out near half court. Swung on. Castor looking for Henderson now along the baseline. Takes it in. Finds Castor and up and good with the layup. Tell you what, some versatility there from Castor. Had to alter a shot right there and will now add his total now 7 on the night. Go along here with 3 rebounds. Gives the Raiders another 2-point lead. More down low to Evans, and we're going to have a foul here on Wapahani. So that was after the fact there, so unfortunate for Castor, so he'll pick up his 3rd. Team second of the half. And we'll have an inbound play along the baseline. A.J. Dunn to inbound here to Moore. Now Grimm back to Dunn there along the baseline. Moore steps back for 2 and will not get the friendly bounce to go. Evans comes up with it, and those are the types of instances right there I'm talking about where you've got to come up with the basketball. Those 50-50 balls where it's just kind of deflected up in the air, you've got to find a way to come down with that. So Ray, again now on to the floor, just came in a moment ago. And we're going to have a timeout taken here by Wapahani, so no foul called or nothing like that. It's going to be a timeout here from the Raiders. So they will have 3 timeouts remaining here with 3:29 to play here in the third. We're tied at 39. We'll step aside. We'll be back with more here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Alrighty, basketball fans, again, welcome back here on the WHS Network. Tied at 39. Again, here from Yorktown High School in Yorktown, Indiana. Both teams returning to the floor again. Wapahani with 3 timeouts remaining. Yorktown still with all 5 of theirs. With just that, right about 3.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. There's Cook here with a 3, and a big one right there. Walker Cook with his first 3 of the night gives him 5 points overall to go along with 5 rebounds. Tuari, a corner 3, no good. Cook with a backside rebound, his 6th now tonight. And the Raiders are rolling here. Frank stops, pops, and is off the back iron, no good. Back down court here to Tuari. He'll find Dunn. Nice help side there by Cook. Back over, Moore to Grimm here in the corner. And that's going to be a turnover here for the Tigers. Their first here in the second half, 5th overall. As Andrews, again, looking over the landscape here. Going here with a design play. Franks here on the left wing. Now Andrews all alone. And that will be up and no good. I'd like to have seen him maybe follow a shot right there. But still, nonetheless, the Raiders ahead here by 3. Grimm with a shot fake out to Dunn. The 3 is up and good. And so Dunn strikes for more. Ties it up here at 42. Andrews over here to Henderson now. Franks with the basketball here on the left side. Andrews now here in the corner. The Raiders being patient with the basketball. You got Cook now with a handoff here to Ray. Gets to the high post, now finds Andrews. Henderson and Cook will set up here for the double screen. Kind of see the Tigers know what's coming. Up top to Cook. The three is up, and the three is good. Walker Cook dials another one up for long range, his second three in as many tries. And the Raiders back ahead here by 3 of them, 45-42. Back over to Dunn. Here's Tuwari. He'll take the top of the key three. And we're trading punches back and forth. Maybe these guys could be in the All-Star game during All-Star weekend here in a couple weeks there in the NBA. I'll tell you what, as much as they're lighting up the scoreboard here this evening, I wouldn't be able to doubt they'd probably do pretty well. Henderson out near half court. Over now to Cook. And we're going to have a blocking foul here on Tigers number 34, J.J. Evans. And so that will be his third, team second of the half. And so we'll see number 10. That was Mason Moulton now in the game here for Evans. He'll take a seat briefly here. Ray here on the left wing, over here to Andrews. Screen set. Cook. Now we'll take it inside. The little jumper is up, and it's good right before the end of the quarter. How about that, Walker Cook? 8 points here in the third, and a very big 8 points as the Raiders lead it 47-45 here at the end of 3 from Yorktown High School. We'll step aside for a quick break, and we'll be back with your fourth quarter of action here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Alrighty, folks, welcome back here to our next Home Elite Real Estate game break as we head now to the fourth here from Yorktown High School. It's Wapahani 47, Yorktown 45. As both teams now back out onto the floor, and we begin this fourth quarter. Again, we always want to thank everyone for joining us here tonight and supporting both teams in this highly competitive matchup here this evening. It's been another great one, as always, as Cook comes down with a rebound, his 7th now of the night. Tell you what, Walker coming up with 8 very big points there in the third quarter. Has 10 now on the night. He had 2 at the half. Nice to see him do well. Ray here at the top of the key. Now finds Franks here on the left side as he looks to orchestrate this Raider offense. Henderson here at the elbow. Kind of faces up there, finds Franks, and that shot's going to be blocked. The Raiders have got to get back defensively. They have the numbers, and that's going to be Walker Moore cruising right in there for 2. Raiders have got to get back defensively right there. Not a very good job of that right there that time around. So well executed there by Yorktown. Ties it up here at 47. Now Justin Ray, no good. Deflected back out there by Henderson, as the Raiders will have another chance. Hand off here to Cook. Again, you got 3 here on the left side. Andrews all alone here on the right side by himself. Isaac will take the shot. Left it short. Here comes Grimm out here to Tuari. He'll take the 3 and it's up and good. I'm not quite sure if he's missed yet tonight from downtown. I mean, that is just one right after another. And so a timeout here from Wapahani, and that's going to be a 30-second timeout. So again, the Tigers still with all 5 timeouts remaining. The Raiders with now 2 left. And so again, here we'll stay right here with you during the next Home Elite Real Estate game break. Then we'd like to thank some of our sponsors here this evening. Big thanks to FC Tucker, Muncie Realtors, Ted Cook and Joanne Davis. Let Ted and Joanne be the key to all of your real estate needs. Buying, selling, or investment properties, we get the job done. Call Ted Cook at 765-744-8143 and Joanne Davis at 765-748-1316. Again, that's FC Tucker, Muncie Realtors, Ted Cook, and Joanne Davis. As both teams, again, will head back out of the timeout. It's going to be Wapahani basketball. And Yorktown here with a 3-point lead, 50-47. So that will be inbounded here to Andrews here in the backcourt. And you have Andrews, Franks, Henderson, Castor, and Cook on the floor for Wapahani. Here for Yorktown, you got Tuari, Lovelace, Evans, Grimm, and Dunn. Castor sets up there for the screen. Cook back over to Castor. I'd like to just see him just go ahead and drive it on inside there. And, you know, you have Evans there with 3 fouls. You got to take advantage of those chances. Henderson no good. And we're going to have a foul on the floor as Castor again recovered the rebound. The foul's going to be here on number 20, A.J. Dunn. His first, team's third of the half. Franks here for 2, tickles the twine there with that one. Tell you what, really love to see him get going. Kind of had a quiet but good night. Dunn takes it in here along the baseline, finds Tuari, and that's going to be taken away. And instead, we're going to have a jump ball in which the possession arrow will favor Wapahani. So second turnover now here for Yorktown in the second half. 6 of them here for the ball game. And we'll see Walker Moore return to the floor for number 33, Carter Lovelace. So again, a 1-point lead here for Yorktown, 50-49. As we near the 4.5-minute mark here in regulation, Henderson pops the top, the key 3. And what a key 3 it was here by Caleb Henderson, a second on the night. And that will now give him 10 points, go along with 3 rebounds. Ooh, Grimm held his foot down just a little bit longer, just in time to get it there to Dunn. And there's a takeaway. Castor comes up with a big one. Third turnover now here in the second half for the Tigers. With now 4 minutes remaining. Franks here on the left side. Down low, Castor. Again guarded here by Evans. And now he'll just dish it back out here to Andrews. Andrews all alone, finds Cook. Back out to Henderson. He'll take another 3, and it's another rainmaker by Caleb Henderson. Back-to-back 3s, and the Raiders have now taken a 5-point lead with under 3.5 remaining. Again, the fan sections here tonight from both sides really, I don't know, not much pep in them this evening. Not quite sure why. Obviously, you know, it's a limited crowd, but hey, this is Indiana high school basketball. You have a lot to be cheering for, I'll tell you that much. Dunn along the baseline. That was a good job there by Cook to not take the bait. Stayed put right there, but Dunn just too much. And able to get another one to go. And Franks will have a timeout here on the floor. And so the Raiders now with one timeout remaining, a 3-point lead here for Wapahani with actually 2:42 to play here in tonight's ball game. And again, we'll go ahead and stick right here with you during our Next Home Elite Real Estate game break. We'd like to thank some more of our sponsors here tonight. A big thanks to Next Home Elite Real Estate. Their primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, Austin Rich provides consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a market plan that provides superior service to all of his clients without compromise. For all of your real estate needs, contact Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546. Also, big thanks to Care J. Wolf, DDSPC, located at 3915 William Avenue in Muncie, Indiana. Make your appointment now to receive great care and leave with a pristine, beautiful smile. Contact them at 765-288-1560. And their hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday. So again, very appreciative of all of our sponsors. We can't do what we do without them. And so again, here we have 2:42 remaining. Wapahani with one timeout left. Yorktown still with all 5 of theirs. So Castor, again, here all alone. And heck, at this point, why not just go ahead and just stand there? If they don't want the basketball, then no reason to be desperate and giving it away. Franks here on the left side, looking for Andrews, nothing available. Now Castor on to Cook here on the right wing. Franks out near half court, guarded by Tuari. He'll give away to Cook, now back to Franks again. 2 minutes to play. Cook finds Andrews. Set up here for the double screen. And now we're going to have a blocking foul here on Jacob Grimm. So that will be his first, team's fourth. And a timeout now from Yorktown. This will be their first charge timeout here of the night. It'll be a 30-second timeout. And again, we'll go ahead and stick right here with you. Again, make sure to stay with us following the conclusion of this one here tonight for our Raiders Live post-game show. Again, we'll recap tonight's ball game, give you the stats here on Wapahani. And then we'll talk again briefly about the IHSAA sectional 40 pairings coming up tomorrow night. It's just the overall state pairings in general, but more specifically there for the sectional 40 that Wapahani is in. Again, that'll be coming up tomorrow night. We'll talk a little bit about that and next week's game at Shenandoah. So all that and more coming your way here on our Raiders Live post-game show following the conclusion here of this one. So it's Wapahani basketball out of the timeout. Aiden Franks to inbound along the sideline near half court. He'll inbound it here to Henderson, and that was kind of nonchalant with everything. And get that on out of here, says Henderson. Tell you what, that was nice rejection there, but it would have been nice if the Raiders would have been able to hold on to the basketball. Again, that was just kind of nonchalant right there off that inbound. Up top here, Dunn for three. It's up, no good. Andrews with the rebound, his third of the night. As we'll see him kind of pick up the defensive pressure here. Henderson back to Andrews. And now a foul here on Yorktown. And it's going to be here on number 12, Jacob Grimm, his second, team's fifth. So hopefully we can do this a little bit better this time around as far as on the inbound. Inbounded here to Castor. And a battle for the basketball. It's going to be a jump ball possession. Arrow will favor the Tigers. So Wapahani has given it up here the last couple possessions. Those are the only 2 turnovers so far here in the second half. Three of them here on the night. Grimm for 3 in the corner. It's up and it's good. Nice looking shot there by the young man. Ties it up here at 55. Now under a minute to play. Now the fans finally come alive. Henderson over here to Franks. Far side of the floor. 40 seconds now to play. Franks now to Cook. He'll find Henderson here on the left wing. Now Franks with the basketball again out near half court, takes it inside. Shot's going to be blocked there by Moore. And so the Tigers will have a say here at the end with 11 seconds. And so the Tigers again will take the timeout. This will be a full timeout from Yorktown. So again, a 5-0 run here for Yorktown down the stretch. Again, Wapahani had a 55-50 lead. And, we wind the clock down. Didn't quite get the look we was looking for there. A high percentage shot, but, it was well defended. Got to give a lot of credit there to the Tigers. And so now you've got, 11 seconds to play. And it'll be Yorktown basketball coming out of the timeout. So again, they have 3 timeouts remaining. Wapahani with 1. Again, the foul situation here, still good on both sides. Yorktown with 5 team fouls. Wapahani with only 2. So that's really not much of an issue. So again, Wapahani's got to sit down and play defense here. Make sure that you can't get a good look at the basket here, and hopefully, I would imagine, Dunn will kind of have the final say in things. We'll see if Evans potentially can be a factor on the inside here in the end. So again, Moore to inbound here for Yorktown. Inbounded here to Dunn. And so a foul here on Franks will be his first. Team's third of the half. Inbounded out of Grimm. Now the handoff here to Dunn. Screen set. Castor. Wall defended right there. No good. And then the rebound and the putback. And so the Tigers take the lead. I think it was right at about 2 seconds left when the timeout was called. But we'll wait and see how it all comes to play. It's going to be 1.9. So 2 seconds left essentially. Again, the Tigers with a 57-55 lead over your Raiders. And again, that's a 7-0 run here by Yorktown to wind down this game. And again, right there at the end, you had the shot by Dunn. No good, but Walker, originally it was Evans, had the rebound, couldn't get the putback to go. Then Moore steps in there, gets the rebound, puts it back in, and gives the Tigers a 2-point lead. There were 2 seconds to play with. And so again, right here at the end, you needed to make a play. Essentially, you got a defensive stop, but you kind of bailed them out again with just lack of blocking out and rebounding the basketball. So the Raiders will have to go the full length of the floor. Again, Wapahani with no timeouts left. Yorktown with 3 of them. So we'll see what happens. All right. So it's going to be Cook to inbound, and now a timeout here by Yorktown. And so that will give both teams kind of a little bit of a different look now. You coming out of there, kind of seeing what one another was going to go through as far as the setup wise. And so again, we'll go ahead and stick right here with you. We'd like to thank some more of our sponsors here this evening. A big thanks to Jones Auto Body, owned by J.R. Fannin. They're located at 1901 East Memorial Drive in Muncie, Indiana. Jones Auto Body is one of Muncie's oldest and largest auto repair and paint shops, in which they have been servicing the community for over 30 years. If you have any questions or need them to take a look at your vehicle, contact them at 765-284-2593. Again, that is Jones Auto Body, assurance of quality. So again, following the timeout, 2 seconds to play. 57-55 Yorktown. Again, Wapahani's got to go the full length of the floor. And it's going to be inbounded, and the Raiders will turn it over. So I'm not quite sure exactly. You have 2 timeouts that we had back-to-back right there, and not sure what that was all about. And that's going to be the end of the game. So your final score here this evening, the Yorktown Tigers 57, your Wapahani Raiders 55. As the Raiders now fall to 15-6 on the season, Yorktown now improves to 13-6. And so, folks, we'll go ahead and step aside here for a break. We'll be back here with our Raiders Live postgame show coming up here on the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
All right, folks, welcome back here to our Raiders Live post-game show. Again, final score here this evening, the Yorktown Tigers 57 and your Wapahani Raiders 55. Came down right there to the very end. Again, Yorktown ended up finishing the game on a 7-0 run. The Raiders had a 55-50 lead there with, I think, right around 2.5 minutes or so left in the game. 2.5 minutes, somewhere around in there. And just couldn't finish the job. Unfortunately, it was a hard-fought ball game on both sides, pretty evenly matched throughout. Again, Yorktown had their largest lead of the night was 6. And then Wapahani, their largest lead was, well, again, that 5 points right there in the fourth. Just couldn't finish the job, unfortunately. And, so you learn from tonight. Just got to close it out a little bit better. But that was a great ball game. That was a lot of fun to watch, be able to be a part of. I know for these Tigers, especially, it's been a little while since they played. And they didn't disappoint. They came out here and played like they normally do, and that's some very good basketball. But Wapahani matched that and just came up a little bit short here tonight. But overall, I think you've got to be relatively pretty pleased here if you're the Raiders. The way we came out and played, we just didn't quite get the stops when we needed to there at the end. Kind of bailed them out a couple different times there on some offensive rebounds, and they was able to put it back up there for a couple points, and it just is what it is now, unfortunately. But congratulations there to Yorktown. Again, we want to wish those guys not only the best of luck throughout the last part of their regular season here, winding down here with about a week or so left, but also in state tournament play. Want to wish them a great bill of health as well. So important for all of our student athletes to keep healthy, and everyone else in general, but more specifically, we're talking about student athletes, making sure that they can come out here and play to their fullest abilities. Coaching staff there as well over there at Yorktown. Again, congratulations and best of luck there. Again, your Raiders, as I said, will be back at it on next Friday night, another big one against Shenandoah. To wrap up the 2020-2021 regular season. Again, that'll be a JV start time, 6 o'clock varsity game to follow there as we travel to Shenandoah to take on the Raiders. Overall scoring line here for Wapahani individually, we got Isaac Andrews, 11 points, 3 rebounds. Or actually, let's just go ahead and start it from the top to bottom here. Caleb Henderson actually scored the most here tonight, leading the way here, 13 points, 3 rebounds. Again, followed up here by Isaac Andrews, 11 points, 3 rebounds. Aiden Franks with 11 points and 1 rebound. Walker Cook coming up with 8 very big points there in that third quarter. Finished up with 10 points and 7 rebounds. Also Blake Castor with 7 points, 4 rebounds. And Justin Ray with 3 points, 1 rebound. Again, the Raiders had 4 guys in double figures. So great balance overall here from Wapahani. We nearly had all of our starters in double figures here tonight. Again, Castor was just 3 points shy of that one, but a great game. Like I said, it's unfortunate there for Wapahani. You just come up a little bit short. You got the defensive stop, then you just got to complete it and get the rebound. That was the difference in the game there at the end. Is the rebounding there by Evans. Didn't get the putback to go. Then Moore was right there to get the second offensive rebound there on that final possession, and was able to get that one to go there for a nice easy layup to end it. So again, Wapahani goes down to defeat here tonight. Yorktown Tigers 57, Wapahani Raiders 55. Again, the Raiders now fall to 15-6 on the season. Also a perfect 8-0 conference record. Again, they'll be taking on Shenandoah next Friday night. Again, Yorktown, not quite sure what their record looks like next week. But again, they now are 13-6 on the year. So again, best of luck there to Yorktown. And your Raiders, again, will be back at it on next Friday. Again, we'll have the sectional pairings tomorrow night. So please make sure to watch for our Twitter and Facebook pages. We'll have the pairings there for that one for the state tournament for this upcoming year. Again, we'll be starting the state tournament here in about roughly a week and a half, 2 weeks from now. So that's a whole other different part of your season, and you got to be playing some of your best basketball at the right time. And so, again, we'll have those sectional pairings coming up tomorrow night. We'll have that on both Twitter and Facebook, breaking down that. Again, we'll have our preview show, I would imagine sometime either later on in the week next week or the following week to begin the week, just to kind of give everyone a little bit of a updated statistical outlook on all the teams. But, again, we'll be making sure, and making everyone aware of when we'll be having our state tournament preview show coming up here in about a week and a half from now. So, folks, again, we thank you all for tuning in throughout the evening here. It's been a great night. Again, the JV game was a great one. Wapahani won that one earlier on this evening, I think right around by 29 points or so. 64-35, I think, might have been the score there for that one. And then, again, the Raiders came up just a little bit short here in tonight's varsity game. Great battle all night long. And just got to keep your head up and pushing forward from here. But, folks, again, thanks for tuning in. Again, a big thanks to all our sponsors. We can't do what we do without them, so very appreciative of all of them. And, folks, until next time, I'm Brandon Morvillius, alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy, saying good night from Yorktown.